Hard sports all plays. Yeah. Hard sports all plays. Hard sports all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Hard sports all plays.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show, Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by Tony Gonzalez. How's it going?
I'm going pretty good.
All right. There we go. Had a lot better night with my picks last night. One of my better days for a while. Hey, how's it going, Billy?
Hey, Billy.
Billy says he needs some good picks for today. Help him out. Hey, how's it going, David Kraft? No, I went 5-2 last on my picks yesterday.
I went 6-2 with one push.
Could have been 6-1. The Suns I had the Suns at -6.5, and they won by 6. Or I'd have been 3-0 in the NBA. And then the only other one I lost was the Islanders and against the Kings in hockey.
Yeah, I lost that one too. I went 2-0 in NBA. I went 2-0 and one push in college, and I went 2-2 in hockey.
I ended up going 2-1 NBA, 2-0 in college basketball, and 1-1 in hockey. Like I said, I was a half point away from being 3-0 in the NBA last night. So 5-2 on my picks yesterday. So one of the better days I've had in the last few days. So.
Well, you ain't had a winning record there for a while.
I was like 5-4.
You did have a 5-4,
or
I think,
6-4 or something the other day, 5-3 or something like that. But yeah, other than that, I've been struggling.
You've had a lot of 3-5s and 2-5s.
Yeah, Robert.
You didn't know. You didn't last year. You didn't have any of that. It was usually always 2 or 3 ahead. You usually like 5-2, 5-3.
NBA's been kicking my ass.
Yeah,
year.
NBA's
been NHL here lately.
Yeah.
I've been doing pretty decent in college basketball, but NBA and NHL have been crazy this season, it seems like. Oh, yeah, Billy, definitely. That 0.5 will kill you. Yeah. I knew when I went to bed, I was like, okay, my picks were looking like they're doing pretty good so far tonight. And then I saw that the Suns only won by 6. I was like, man, that'd been nice.
Yeah, I went 2-0 in NBA. That's unusual for me.
A lot of stuff happening in the NFL still with the free agency. The Colts lost Zach Moss.
Yep.
He's going to the Bengals. I think that'll be a good fit for him.
Yep. Oh,
I was kind of hoping we'd be able to keep him, but because I like that combination of him and Taylor.
That's a running back that'll be out there now. Cincinnati released.
I think he went some.
Did he sign with somebody there? I know they released
Yeah,
him.
I'm pretty sure he signed with somebody there. I can't remember with who now. I remember seeing it earlier. Because I can't remember. Gardner Minshew went to the Raiders.
Yeah.
I'll have to look up Mixon once more.
What's his first name? Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, he went to Houston. I remember him going. No, that doesn't make. Yeah, Bengals trading running back Joe Mixon to Houston.
What's the?
I'd seen that. I'd seen that earlier.
I asked you and I asked Billy about what's Dallas going to do for a running back now. They let Pollard go. They didn't get Henry signed. There's not much left.
They might try to draft a guy. We've seen teams have success with.
May bring somebody in and draft somebody.
I'm trying to think who's still out there because Henry went to the Ravens.
I had just looked. There's not any, what you call, huge names.
No, for a position that's been kind of devalued money wise, there's been a lot. The running backs moved quick. This free agency.
Yeah, they did. Available players who they have on this list is the top one is Cordell Patterson, Matson, Ezekiel Elliott. They bring Elliott back. That Clyde Edwards Hilaire, who was with Kansas City. Deontay Foreman, Boston Scott, Damian Harris. I think he was Harris, Pittsburgh.
A name I'd heard was Dalvin Cook.
Okay.
Was a name I'd heard maybe to Dallas. Yeah, Billy. The Reds didn't pick up Votto's option, so he was a free agent, and it's kind of strange because he's on he's on a minor league deal right now with the Blue Jays. I thought there'd be a lot more interest in him than I can't believe nobody picked him up.
No, I can't either.
He can still play. I was kind of hoping the Reds was going to re-sign him at a cheaper deal. I understood why the Reds didn't keep him at what they would have had to pay him to keep him. I thought maybe after especially when it didn't look like he had a lot of options. I thought maybe they would try to get him back at a. I know he would love to play in Toronto. He had said that years ago. I mean, that's where he's from. So I'm sure that'd be like a dream, but it'd be interesting to see if he gets to make the team.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I've been a big Votto fan forever. So yeah, I was hoping they'd bring him back. The Colts lost a couple pieces. I know I saw a lot of people around here that are mad that they didn't keep Minshew. A lot of people are pissed off at Ballard. Said he fucked up again. Didn't keep Minshew. Let Moss go. I mean, got Grover Stewart back, which I think was a big deal because he's massive up front.
I agree.
And run defense and everything. You got Pittman back. That was something I think you had to do.
Yeah, the signed linebacker.
So I mean, I don't think they've done too bad so far. The Colts aren't a team that's going to go out. They don't go out and make big splashes in free agency. They never really have.
No, they haven't.
The one time they tried to, it backfired on them. They went after that. Trent Richardson. We gave up gave up a lot for him.
Even free agency ain't worked out. The times that we've signed free agents, it don't seem like they've really done great for us. A couple of them have, but a lot of them haven't.
There is one that's worked that has done good for us. That's Buckner.
Yep,
that's been the best trade or probably that we've made in the last few years was getting him.
Then a few years ago we tried a receiver or something, it didn't work out.
I think so. I can't remember who it was though.
Can't either. No, I would have loved to see him keep Moss. I don't think it would have been that much money, but they'll probably just draft somebody. I don't know what they're planning. And there's still some names out there that could come fill in. Foreman, people like that could fill in and do well.
I'd love for him to keep Moss, but I also am happy for him because he's going to a situation now where he's going to be more of the featured back and
Yep.
Get a chance to show what he can do. Because I mean, if you look at the first 4 or 5 games of the season when Jonathan Taylor was out, man, Zach Moss played well.
He did.
So it'd be nice to get to see him see him get a chance to maybe get more carries, more attempts. Man, they've been Billy. I don't know. They've been keeping it awful quiet about Ursay. You haven't really heard a whole lot about him. I had heard he was doing a little bit better, but you haven't heard. They've been keeping that pretty tight. You haven't heard much from him, and you haven't heard much about him.
And I did see the other day, Glenn, I don't know where he got it from. He posted that Ursay is wanting Marvin Harrison Jr. Now, where he got that from, I don't know. If it was something he's seen or what.
Oh yeah, I had seen that. I had seen something about that too. I'd love to have Marvin Harrison Jr. I just don't see the Colts putting up
the package.
Yeah, giving up what they'd have to give up to trade up to try to get him. I think it'd be great. You add him at receiver with Pittman and Richardson at quarterback and Taylor to the backfield. I mean, and if you can figure out the tight end position, I know they're high on that Jelani Woods, but can he stay healthy and produce? We haven't been able to see it because everybody you hear all this talk about these tight ends they're high on, but then they get hurt and we never get to see them. Woods and then Ogletree, which Woods with him I don't understand it because when he's on the field he made some plays, but he wasn't on the field much. I didn't understand why he didn't get more playing time. And he's a huge target, especially in the red zone. Steelers made a big move today too, getting that Patrick Queen.
Yeah,
from,
I think that was a good pickup. And I
Baltimore.
honestly think Russ Wilson's for the money and everything. I think it's a good pickup for him.
Oh yeah, for the money it is. You're getting them basically for free. it's. I think it'll be. Russ isn't the same guy he was, but it's going to be an upgrade from what they had last year.
I think it's an upgrade, and I think it's going to help when you're going to play for a coach I think's behind you. I mean, he was playing last year with a coach that was never behind him, it don't seem like. And he didn't play terrible. I'm not saying he was the Russ that he was at Seattle, but you never know. Maybe he turns things around. And this is his chance. I mean, if he don't turn it around here, he could be done.
Yeah.
As far as starter. Sure.
Billy says, where's Harrison projected to go in the draft? He said 1, 2, 3, 4. I've heard him all those. I don't think it'll be 1 because I believe the Bears are going to take a quarterback. But then it could be. I mean, I could see him going. I'd be surprised if he don't go top 5.
Yep. I think he's the best receiver in the draft. I think he'll be the first receiver taken.
A lot of people like that Neighbors as well. I guess he's starting to get his name up there close to maybe being the first receiver. But I think Harrison's the top receiver coming out.
I do too.
And don't get me wrong, you have some good ones. That Neighbors is good. Udunze is good.
I'm a big Udunze fan too.
Pretty deep wide receiver class, but yeah, I do think Harrison's the top guy. And it'd be cool to have him at the Colts. But not getting my hopes up. I'll be excited if the Colts do move up and make that happen. But I'm not getting my hopes up for it just because that's not something we normally do.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it.
Derrick Henry goes to the Ravens. I think that's a good pickup. It's just can he stay healthy? And I know He's stayed pretty healthy. He gets banged up some, but the problem is it seems like just running backs in Baltimore, no matter who you are, just to get hurt.
Yep.
Hopefully that doesn't happen for him.
That's another running back. He ain't stayed healthy, but I think could be good if he stayed healthy. But he's out there on the market. That's Dobbins. Edwards has already went somewhere.
Edwards went to the Chargers, I believe.
Yep.
If I remember correctly. Hey, what's up, Mike Hughes?
Bad news bears. Yeah, I knew he wasn't a huge fan of. He didn't say it was terrible, but he wasn't a big fan of Swift. He thought they should have played a little bit more money for a better running back.
Yeah, I can see. I mean, Swift's not bad, but yeah, I don't think he's that. He's not. I don't think he's a top level back right now.
Well, you had Heckler, you had Barkley. I mean,
that's true. All right, NBA picks. Like I said, I went 2-1 in the NBA last night. Missed the Suns by a freaking half a point. Or would have been 3-0. But tonight I went 3 games again. First game, I'm going with Philadelphia 76ers at the New York Knicks. The Knicks are 6-point favorites at home, -2. 35 on the money line. The Sixers are +194 on the money line. Over-unders at 208. I like the Knicks here at the -6 at home. Other game I like is the Indiana Pacers at the OKC Thunder. The Thunder are 6-point favorites at home, -295 or 235 on the money line, excuse me. Pacers are +194 on the money line. Over-unders at 241. I like the Pacers here at the +6. I know Thunder's been one of the top teams in the NBA and in the West, but the Pacers usually play up to their competition. I've been playing better against the better teams, and then but Pacers are coming off a pretty good win the other night against the team they should be, but sometimes they lose those games. But I look for Pacers to be. It wouldn't surprise me if the Pacers win this game, but I think it's going to be a close game. So I like the Pacers at +6. I also like the over the 240. I think it was 240. It might have been 240.5. Let me make sure. It's 241. I like the over the 241 in this game as well. Pacers are one or like number 2 offense in the league, and they don't play a whole lot of defense. So I expect this to be a high scoring game. And then my last game in the NBA, I'm going Celtics and Jazz. Celtics are 6-point favorites on the road, -230 on the money line. The Jazz are +190 on the money line. Over or under is at 229.5. I like Boston here at the -6 on the road.
some breaking news.
Huh.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Mike. I'd much rather had Jacob. If you're a Bears fan, I'd much rather had Jacobs as a Bear than Swift.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I like Colts re-signing Moore. Moore's been a good cornerback for us. Like I said, I've been okay so far with what the Colts have done, just because I didn't expect them to go out and make like a big move, but I did like we got Pittman under contract, and then getting some of the defensive guys under contract. So now it'd be great if they make a big move in the draft, but like I said, I'm not counting on it.
No, I'm not either. I hope so. I'd love to see Harrison there.
All right, but my NBA picks were Knicks -6, Pacers +6, and the over the 241, and the Celtics -6. If you notice, Billy, I stayed away from the 0.5s.
This damn 666 shit you're doing.
Hey, that's how it worked out.
Okay. My NBA picks for tonight. I took Houston on the road at San Antonio. I'll take Houston -3.5, and I have Milwaukee on the road at Sacramento. I'll take Milwaukee -2.5. That's my NBA picks for tonight.
Billy says, "You say Dak going to the Bears?" Oh, Mike Hughes would love Dak going to the Bears.
Oh yeah, he and trade Dallas Fields. Just do an even swap.
And then Dallas could have Fields and Lance.
Yeah.
All right, college basketball. I went with 3 games. First game got Gonzaga against St. Mary's. That's the championship game of that conference. Uh, I'm taking Gonzaga at the -3.5. These teams have played twice this season. Early in the season, St. Mary's beat Gonzaga by 2 points. Then they played last week. I think it was March 3rd, and Gonzaga won by 13. So I'm going with Gonzaga at the -3.5 in that game tonight. And then I'm going to take Oakland at the -4.5 versus Milwaukee. And then my last college game, I'm taking Montana -6.5 against Idaho State.
Okay. My college picks for tonight. I got Jacksonville State -4.5 against Florida International. I have St. Louis at against Rhode Island. I got Rhode Island +2.5. And then I have New Hampshire +14.5 against Vermont. That's my college picks for tonight.
All right, and hockey tonight. I went with 3 games. Hopefully, I can do a little bit better than hockey than I have the last couple nights. Last night wasn't too bad. I think I was 1-1. But I'm going to go with the Red Wings on the money line on the road against the Sabres. The Senators on the money line at home against the Penguins. And we'll take the Panthers on the money line on the road at the Stars.
Okay, my NHL picks for tonight. I got Columbus on the road, money line at Montreal. I've got San Jose at Philadelphia. I'll take Philadelphia money line. I got Arizona at Minnesota. I'll take Minnesota money line. And then I've got Columbus on the road. I'll take the money line at Calgary. That's my NHL picks for tonight.
All right. Have anything else for today before we get out of here?
No, I don't have anything. We got an interview here in a little bit.
Yeah, join us tonight, 7 o'clock. We'll have pro wrestler Mark Haas will be joining us. He's actually be joining us from Alaska. Has a lot of experience in the business, been in the business for quite a while. I'm not sure on the exact amount of years. We'll find that out here this evening. But we got to see him wrestle here a couple times over the last couple months.
Yeah, he was here in Indiana for a while.
So it should be a real good conversation. So join us tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all at Gonzo Sports Room. We'll be I think we're going to try to do something with Mike King that was supposed to be last night. I think we're going to try to do something on Thursday with that. Last night, Mike was having some technical difficulties, so it ended up not working out. We tried for about an hour and 15 minutes or so to get going.
Yeah, Billy.
and couldn't get it going. So, but I think actually he might be live in the studio with us on Thursday. So shouldn't be no technical difficulties there. Hopefully not. Who knows? Now I'll probably just jinxed us.
Yes. We just don't know the time because he's going to do it after work. His times of work can change. It can change because of the weather. So,
but so we'll let everybody know more about that as soon as we can. But like we just said, tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, Mark Haas, join us for that. We appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow right around 3 o'clock with another episode of Easy Money, a sports betting show. Hope everybody has a great day.